Hey guys, Keith here with Dad's 2 Cents. Today we're going to talk about the number one key to YouTube success that I believe is the number one key anyway. And you may be saying, well, if you see my numbers right this moment anyway, depending on when you're seeing this video, hopefully at some point in time you see this video and it's huge. But right now, I just got a few subscribers. I got 9 subscribers right at this moment, very moment, and about 147, 8, 9 views total, okay? And so you may be saying, well, you're not really an expert. Well, I do have a channel called Fret More Guitar. I do guitar lessons and do a little singing on there and that kind of thing. And so I have a little over almost 26,000 subscribers on that channel. And so what I feel like is the number one key to success, we're going to get to in just a moment. It's not so much the lighting. That helps. We all like to see a beautiful, the screen look great in 4K and all that kind of stuff, but it didn't have to be. The audio doesn't have to be, the greatest. The thumbnails don't have to be the most awesome thing ever. There's all these things, the background and all that kind of stuff. I'm just here in my basement and I use my, just whatever I got as a background. It's not, I don't have a professional background or anything like that, not doing a green screen or nothing like that. So, all those things are great, but the most important thing is this: consistency. Okay. Now, I say that, and I've been a little slack on that, so I'm beating myself up a little bit today. But I'm doing this video for me and for you, and hopefully to motivate me a little bit more to get on the ball, because I've used a lot of excuses of why I haven't been a little more consistent with with this channel that I just started this year, 2024, and January 1st, and started my first video. I'd put out a few, I think, last year, but I really started getting, I'm like, okay, I'm going to really be serious about this. And I haven't done as much as I've wanted to do. It's kind of like those New Year's resolutions, and I did a video on broken resolutions, about the second or about fourth day actually was when it was. How we make resolutions, we make promises to ourselves, maybe to other people, and we get back in that old routine. And it's easy to just, yesterday I didn't feel good. Honestly, I didn't feel very good yesterday. Didn't really feel like doing a video. Could I have pushed through? Sure, I could have done that. I worked all day, so I could have pushed through and done it. I was a little tired yesterday. I've been, had a few days I'm tired. I get off, 6 o'clock at night. I, fix supper, eat supper. By the time it's 7:30, then watch a movie or something with my kids and spend some time with them. And so it may be 10, 11 o'clock, before I kind of have some time to do a video. And I don't always feel like it. Matter of fact, right now it's, it's 10 after 11 here. So, I don't always feel like doing a video, but I don't always feel like going to work. I don't always feel like being a dad or doing dad stuff. And I don't mean that mean or bad, because I love my kids dearly. And when my wife was here, she passed away a few years ago. But when she was here, there was days I didn't want to do husbandly things, whatever that entailed. Sometimes you just don't want to be an adult. You don't want to do adult things. You don't want to be responsible. You just want to lay on the couch and watch TV, and just kick back and not have any responsibilities whatsoever. But you have to show up for work, and you have to be a dad, and you have to be a mom, and a husband or wife, and a friend, and a coworker, a boss, whatever it is that you do. You have to do that, and so you have to be consistent. If you just showed up for work part of the time, or you showed up on time part of the time, even, not showing up, but just, it was late every few days, and you weren't consistent with your job, you wouldn't have a job very long, it would greatly impact your job in a negative way. If you didn't show up, it's like your marriage. If you weren't consistently kind to your spouse and encouraging to them and took time to listen to them and do things with them and have fun with them, and just talk to them, tell them you love them, and be intimate with them, kiss them and that kind of thing, show them you love them. If you weren't consistent with that, if you just kind of haphazardly did that, you wouldn't have a very good relationship. You might not have a relationship at all for very long. And same way with your kids. If you're just haphazard dad and mom, I always say a deadbeat dad, and it's just kind of one that's not, not really holding up his end of the deal, and not doing his part is really what that means. So you know, if you're not doing your part and you're not being consistent, you know, as a person, in a relationship or in a job or on YouTube, it's going to suffer, you know. And so I want to be more consistent. I want, you know, I'm a dad every day. You know, I don't get to take a day off from being a dad, and I really don't want to. I really don't want to. Some days, yeah, I'm tired, and I really don't want to do certain things. But same way with work. You know, some days I just soon stay in bed, and other days I'm ready to go. I want to do it. But you know, even the days I don't feel like doing it, I do it because it's my job and it's a responsibility that I've signed up for, and I want to do that. And so with YouTube, you know, it's the same thing. I signed up for this. You know, I chose to do this. You know, I put the first video out. I put the second video out, the third, and you folks that have subscribed to me thus far, you know, are relying on me to give you content, and hopefully good content and helpful content. So anyway, be consistent. Key to success, I guarantee you, number one key to success is being consistent. Yes, you want to have good content. You want to have something that helps people, encourages people, or makes them laugh, or entertains them in some way, whatever. But being consistent, because maybe not every video is going to be, you know, something that touches everybody, you know, or even your subscribers. They may have one video that they're like, oh, I love that video, but the next video, it wasn't something that spoke to me, whatever, you know. But that's okay. You know, you're not going to reach everybody with every video, and you don't expect to be. You know, I had somebody tell me one time, I'm not everybody's cup of tea, but that's okay. I don't want to be everybody's cup of tea, you know, or everybody's shot of whiskey. I don't want to be that. I just want to reach a certain audience that, you know, I can help. And like I say, one video might help them, and the next video, they just, you know, they don't care nothing about watching the whole thing. But being consistent will, I believe you'll see your channel grow. It may not grow as quickly as you would like. You know, like I say, I started this video. I don't know how many videos I've got out now. I've kind of lost track. I was doing some monetization videos talking about, you know, week 1, 2, and that kind of thing, and where I'm at with the numbers. And so I've added those into with, you know, just some other videos about getting older and you know, and being an old YouTuber, that kind of thing. And we're going to talk about some different things, hopefully encouraging things. But you know, everything's going to touch people in a different way. So I believe, like I say, the bottom line to YouTube success and to success in life, in your marriage, in your job, with your kids, with your friends, with everything you do, with church, you know, with, you know, relationship, you know, if you believe in God, your relationship with God, whatever it might be, you got to be consistent with it. And if you're consistent with it, it's like playing the guitar. I play the guitar. If I lay it down for a few days and I'm not consistent with it, I'm not as good as I could be, you know. So the more consistent you are with, you know, your skills, your talents, and what you do in life, your relationships, the better you're going to be at them, you know. And so I encourage you, all of you that are watching this, that, you know, if you're starting a YouTube channel, or you have a YouTube channel right now, or anything just in life, maybe you don't have a YouTube channel, maybe you don't have a desire to have one, but maybe there's something in your life that you haven't really been consistent with, and it's time that you start being consistent with it and start doing it on a daily basis, an hourly basis, and be the best you can be at whatever that is that maybe you've been slacking off a little bit. All right. So anyway, listen, I appreciate y'all tuning in. If you could give us a thumbs up on this if you like what we're doing. Subscribe to us and check out our other videos that's out here, and I'll probably link one to this one here. I'm not sure which one I'll do right yet, but I'll link something here. And anyway, I hope you're enjoying your day. Hope you enjoy this channel, and I hope you have a great one. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks.